Hello guys, so this is a little video about something I think is the most important thing when it comes to loving and trusting somebody. I know that being loving and being kind and all of that and being caring is a very good trait to be, but one very important thing, if you really truly love someone and care about them, then the thing you'll be the least is judgmental. It's okay to be mad at somebody for something they did. It's okay to not understand something they did. It's okay to be sad at them for something they did. But what's not okay is when it turns into, why are you like this? When it turns into, instead of trying to help the person, you're berating them. When it turns into comparing them to other people, even if you think those people are quote unquote worse than the person. What's not okay is belittling them and belittling their feelings, even if you think they're irrational. And it doesn't help you when you judge the person, when you think they are stupid for the way they act. There's a very thin line between being mad at someone and not understanding their decision and being judgmental. It's not about asking why, but it's about judging them for their reasons. It's not even about seeing it from their perspective, because you don't really have to understand the person. You just have to be empathetic towards them. There's nothing wrong with giving advice, but again, if you know it's unsolicited, if you know it's something that's not going to benefit them, but you think it's the right thing for them to be doing, then you're being, in a way, you're implying being judgmental, because you're trying to tell them that, hey, you're stupid for not just thinking to do this, right? Even if you do give that kind of advice that maybe it seems condescending, but you're not trying to be condescending, there's a difference between that and just flat out giving it when you know that you telling them isn't really helping them, but you're giving it so that you sound smarter than them, or just to make them quote unquote realize what they're doing, even if they do know what they're doing. The more you judge somebody, the less they're going to tell you things. It's not about your reaction, it's about your response. Like I was saying in one of my earlier videos, it doesn't matter what advice you give people, it matters what applies to their situation and what they know they need to be doing. So you can give the best advice in the world, but if it doesn't help them, it is their choice to take it. Even if it does help them, it is their choice to take it. What that means is you can tell them, but you don't expect them to specifically take your advice, but you expect them to get better in general with whatever better is for them. So you cater the way that you treat people to their needs, not to your vision of them. There are some things in your vision of somebody that it's holy and that it's okay for you to want that for that person, but some of it is toxic and some of it is just you thinking something is best for them, but it's not. And guys, I know I've made a video like this before, but I haven't really talked about this as being the most important thing of getting someone to talk to you. But if you want someone to talk to you, to care and trust you and tell you things, then the one thing you shouldn't do is judge them. Even if you get mad at them, even if you get sad with them, even if you don't agree with them, that's okay. But the minute you start bringing in judgment, the minute you start thinking that they're stupid for the way they think or trying to change the way they think, that's when they're going to stop being so close to you. That's when they're going to stop telling you things. So don't judge, no matter what. Sometimes it seems like it's the right thing to do, but it's not. Okay, because when you judge somebody, you're not helping them, you're just putting them down. There are things you do that you're saying, I'm not judging, but then you're giving certain kinds of advice or something that you know they don't need it, but you're saying it to them anyway. That is still judgment, because you're insulting their intelligence. So don't just cater to that person's needs and give your advice, but give it wholeheartedly. Don't just give it out of a motive of your own or your own projection of how that person should be feeling. And basically this is kind of applies to this, but in general, it's not about what you're doing or what you're saying, but it's about the spirit behind it. So if you say something that on the outside it looks mean or whatever, but then the inside you're just trying to be nice, then there's a chance that it will come off in that nice way, and the person will see it for what it is, not for what it seems like. So you want to make sure that when you're saying things, you say them with a clean intention, even if they don't come out that way. Because having that clean intention spiritually is more important than the words that you're actually saying or the actions that you're doing, right? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.